on the sixth Paani Puri.
Hi. Can I begin?
Just a moment, sir.
No issues.
We are live streaming it. Yes, sir. We are very glad to have you with us here today, sir, and over to you.
Hi. Hello, everyone. And I'm really very proud to see such a large gathering from across South India, across Tamil Nadu. I am really appreciating that you have all given your lives 1 hour. I always say to people that whole of our life, we may be living maybe like 50 years, 60 years, or 65 years, or 70 years. But totally, if you count the number of hours, it may be in few 70, 80,000 hours that we are living. In that 70, 80,000 hours, if you are giving me your lives 1 hour to me, that's actually, I am fortunate. And I also want that this 1 hour, I'm an entrepreneur, and I always like that you live a lifestyle of an entrepreneur. So, friends, every hour which you live in your life is really worth. And I don't want to waste that 1 hour. Here, nearly about 4,000, 5,000 people are attending, which means like 4,000 hours of collectively we are spending together. And I want at the end of this session that there should be some sort of a learning to you. The return on investment of this 1 hour should not be wasted. Whatever I am saying, if you can please note few points and then go and repeat in the evening, whatever point. I don't want you to note 100 points or 200 points, but at least 10 good points that I say, if you can note it down, then you repeat it at the home in the evening and repeat it for next 2-3 days, then actually the 1 hour which you are spending with me over here will be really worth. Otherwise, it is just another Tamil movie or an English movie which we go and see, and next day we sleep and we forget about that movie itself. I want every minute to be useful, your minute to be useful, and my minute to be useful. And in this 1 hour, if I can contribute anything on your learning, that will be really, really fruitful. You always go to a lot of places. I always say to people that when you read one book, okay, you can read one book, you can book 100 books, but instead of reading 100 books, if you can read one book 100 times, then the real meaning of that book is really achieved, and you can understand and you can implement the things that you want to do. So friends, the topic of the day is the sixth Paani Puri. You will be it will be like slightly, what is this, the new thing, the sixth Paani Puri, or is he going to feed me something or the? No, but I want to teach you entrepreneurship, business making, and doing business in a very innovative way. You will be understanding through the session why I actually wanted to keep this session's name as the sixth Paani Puri. I've been giving lectures to lot of colleges, lot of school, lot of business enterprises, lot of business organization, and they all have at the end have appreciated and taken this to the next level. Friends, I know all of you are MSc, BSc, a lot of college students, but at the end of this college, you'll all go and do something in your life. You may be working for someone, or you may be starting your entrepreneurship journey. Entrepreneurship is nothing but a small business, a big business, or any type of a startup that you do. Entrepreneurs are the most accommodative people and are the most tax givers to this nation. Entrepreneurs, when they go and scale, when they do a business, even you have a one small potty shop, you are giving a growth to the nation. You are doing it some favor, some tax collection for the nation, for the growth. Today, India is growing at a huge level, and this will be there for next 10 years, 15 years, whenever we are. Today, India has been focused everywhere. So I want all of you to become entrepreneurs, to become self-dependent, to scale up your business in the best way. In business, if you can use innovation and use of technology is always helpful. I always say people that what business you are doing, if you can do which can give a solution to the people's life. Now, in everyday day-to-day life, we know Swiggy, we know a company called Book My Show, we know a company called Zepto, we know a company called ticketnew.com. There are so many companies out there. What is there in learning from them? Friends, they are using the technology in a very innovative way to make life easier. When you go and do any type of business, when you want to start any type of business, it is always you have to think on the angle of a customer, how a customer is behaving, what the customer is really wanting. If you can bridge that gap, what exactly they want, there only your success is there. And that is what these companies have always been given. If you today, when you come down to your home, from the home, when you come down, you want to travel anywhere, the moment you come down, you know, you will opt for an Ola or an Uber or a Rapido. These companies have given you so much thing. They are making losses, but still they have given you so much easiness in your life that you want that thing to be used. No more are the days where you go in the street and just stop an auto and say, auto wala, neenga inga varingla. So that all has been stopped. Now we are using technology. Everyone is having a mobile phone in their hands. Everyone is having an app in their hands. So how to use that app and how to use that mobile to scale up is what these companies have given the solution. So they have just bridged a gap. When previous times, at least 10 years back, when you want to have some food from a restaurant, from a swiggy, from any restaurants from Saravana Bhavan or Sangeeta, you used to go and stand in the queue and buy the food and come to home and eat. Now, Swiggy, Zomato, and various other companies has given you an easiness. Most of the times, the people from their house, the restaurant will be opposite only, still they'll be using Swiggy and Zomato to buy the product. Why? Because they have given that easiness, they are giving maybe at sometimes a cheaper price. All those convenience that they are giving, people are liking it. Friends, Swiggy, Zomato, two huge companies are doing huge business, right? But still, there was one company, a 19-year-old. You all may be thinking, you may be in the age of 18 to 20 to 24 or 25. You all may be thinking that we are all in age. How we can actually do something like that? Already these companies have built up huge empire. But then there is one example called Zepto. Adit Palichal, his age is about 19 years when he started this business, and he started a company called Zepto. You know, friends, what innovative solution that he has given, what Swiggy and Zomato could not do? You can buy any product, you can just choose a product. In 5 minutes, they will come and give it to you at your home. That's the innovativeness that he has done, and he has now foregone, he has gone multi-levels better than Swiggy and Zomato. That's how successful. So I always say, you want to do any sort of business, then always think what the customer wants. What is the convenience that I can give to the customer? Customer is always the king. If you can give something different than what others are giving, then you can be successful. Friends, there are a lot of businesses who are giving. Say, for example, when you go to a Paani Puri shop, okay, you pay 20 rupees for one plate of Paani Puri, which is 5 Paani Puris. The money which you give is for the 5 Paani Puris. You get 5 Paani Puris. But at the end of the 5 Paani Puri, he gives you one more extra Paani Puri as a free. That's the thing that you like. Do you like it or not? Whenever we get something extra for free, that's how that Paani Puri guy will get business. So this is that every other businesses, whatever you're doing, every other startup, every other journey which you're doing, always, if you can give something extra to the customer, friends, expectation versus reality. When you all have come for this session with some sort of an expectation, and you get what you have expected, you are happy. But if you can get more than what you are expecting, you get more happier. Say, for example, a Rajinikanth movie comes. and a Rajnikant movie comes, you have lot of expectation that it should be a good movie, it should be a super movie. You spend 100 rupees, 200 rupees, you go and see the show. But your expectations were huge, and the expectation that Rajnikant movie is not met, then the brand image of that movie goes, you say, you criticize the makers and you do all sort of things. But if the expectation are far more, see, when I met recently the director of the recent Rajnikant movie, I told him that whenever you make movie, make sure that Rajnikant does his famous styles. That's what people are expecting, that Rajnikant comes and has a cigarette in his hands. That's what people are expecting. If Rajnikant does not have a punch dialogue, then people don't see that movie as a good movie. Any other actor can actually do that movie. Why Rajnikant has to do? You understand? So expectation versus the reality, if it is much more. So same thing applies for any business that you do. That whatever the customer is expecting, more than that, what is the sixth Pani Puri that you can give to your business, that you can give to your clients? Say, for example, I'm saying, I came across one travel agent who books flight tickets. Okay. He told me, Rajesh ji, what I can give that extra Pani Puri to my clients. I am also booking the ticket. Go Ibibo is also booking a ticket. Ixigo, any other website is always booking one flight ticket. He also pays money. What that extra I can give to my client such that the client can become happier and he becomes the client forever. I told him, friend, what you can do, you just go to the nearest airport, you put a tea shop inside the airport. Once you put a tea shop, you recruit 2 people inside the airport. Then, whenever, whatever tickets that you are booking for your clients, you inform them, they will go and pick up the client and they will give the best service in the best way. No other agent can do that. No other online website can do that. That is the extra service. That is the sixth Pani Puri which you can give to your clients, and clients will be very, very happy and they will be with you forever and ever. If you go to any place, that is why a lot of places, whenever there are discounts, there are freebies. Yes, they are all very traditionally planned, traditionally given extra things. But the surprise element which you can innovatively give to the client, that's the main thing that every other client wants. If you go to any 5-star hotel, the moment you enter into the 5-star hotel, there will be a barricade and they will be checking all your car. So bad experience we generally have. But that experience can be changed to a very good experience if that same security guy offers you some small juice. The juice may cost around 5 to 7 rupees. Sir, please drink this juice till the time we will check your car. That experience itself will be more happier and you will be a client for them forever. See how innovatively things can be done in any business. Whatever business you are into, if you can do an innovativeness in that, then you can scale your business to the next level. Lot of colleges and lot of schools, they are also trying to attract more and more admissions by giving something extra than what the students are expecting. So expectations beyond something what we are getting. When you are giving 100 rupees and you are getting something worth 105 rupees or 110 rupees, then you are client for them forever. So whenever you are starting your entrepreneurship journey, you have to think very innovatively that what I can give to my clients such that clients be with me forever and ever. Even if you start a tea shop, if you can give, the customer is giving money for a tea and you are giving him a tea. But if you can give one extra biscuit to him, he will be happier that yes, I paid for tea, but I am getting it. If you are having a cake shop, if somebody is ordering a cake to you, if you can just give 1 or 2 cupcakes extra to them, they will be more than happy to be your clients forever. So innovation and use of technology. Now, lot of businesses, if you see this swiggy, Zepto, Uber, Ola, everyone are doing many innovative things. I always say, but it's wrong or right, I don't know. Those businesses which make people lazy and lazier. If you can make your client lazier, that's the business which becomes very, very successful. All these companies, if you say OYO, if you say booking.com, any website, book my show, they are making people lazier. You can actually go and buy a ticket at Satyam Cinemas, but instead you go through that app and you buy because you want easiness and convenience. Today, technology has made sure that you use this technology through the app, you can actually get businesses. That is why they are scaling up. That is why they are becoming unicorns and unicorns. 10,000 crore company. There are about 107 companies in India. They have become unicorn. Nowadays, I remember some 5-6 years back, I used to go to bank for every transaction. I have to go to bank and give the check and everything. Nowadays, from past 5 years, I'm not going to bank at all. Everything happens online. Whatever transfer I have to do, India has advanced so much that we have UPI. One of my businesses which I do is finance. It's called Fintech. Friends, thousands of people I'm giving loan per day only through an app. They just have to download the app. They just have to give their mobile number. With the mobile number, within 20 seconds, we approve the loan or we disapprove. What has happened? How it has happened? How the technology has helped me doing this is because with the mobile number, my software goes and checks his CIBIL, goes and checks his PAN card, goes and checks his Aadhaar card, goes and checks that whether he is paying money on time regularly to some other loan which he has taken. Once within 20 seconds, it gives me a report. I say, approve your loan. And within seconds, within 1 minute, I can transfer the money to his bank account. And then he can repay me through UPI. So a lot of innovative things have come. Businesses are being done in very, very different way nowadays. And in future, a lot of things, artificial intelligence, robotics, AI, ML, lot of things are coming, and you are the people, you all sitting here and listening me, are the people who are going to do many innovative things. Friends, I have an app in my mobile. It's a doctor app. What happens with that app? Every day morning, it pops up and it asks me, sir, how are you feeling today? I say, okay. Someday, if I say, no, I'm feeling slight headache over here, it asks me, okay, how it's the headache? Which part of the head is aching? Are you getting cough? Are you getting cold? All these questions, if it asks, and I say, immediately within 2 minutes, it will say, please take this tablet from the nearest chemist. So what has happened? The artificial intelligence has taken a job of a doctor. In future, the number of doctors required will be lower because these apps can actually work on behalf of the doctor. This has been created by a doctor, but at the end, doctor is the one who is going to get affected. We have seen Elon Musk has done driverless car. So the jobs of drivers are also going to go. We cannot stop the technology, the artificial intelligence which is growing. Stephen Hawking once said, before his death, is no more now, once said that artificial intelligence is the threat to humanity. But friends, we cannot stop that, because day by day technological advancement are such that everywhere across the world, lot of people are thinking a lot of things. They're thinking how to ease the work which has to be done, how to ease the businesses which has to be done. Today, government also are using technology. Schools and colleges are also using technology. Face recognition is being used for attendance. With one ID number, you can get history and geography of a student. Everything is happening through the technology. So it's actually saving our time. It's actually making us lazy. No more manual records. Everything is digital. But why it has happened digital? How? Because of the technology. So when you are going out of the college and starting an entrepreneurial journey, it will not take 1 year or 2 years to make an unicorn. It's very easy to do a huge business also, but you should have that one single innovative idea which can actually revolutionize the whole world. Friends, thinking innovatively only will make you grow to the maximum level in this business. Very innovatively, if you think, you can scale. What is that extra thing that I can give to my customer, that my customer will come again and again and again to meet me? Friends, you cannot learn to swim by reading a book, right? You need to get into the water, learn from whatever you see around. Whenever you go, wherever you are, right, you have to learn new things. When you step out of the world, when I generally think very innovatively, because I always view the world from a different perspective. If I see a light, how does this light glow? What is the technology behind? If I see an air conditioner, why there is no more advancement in the air conditioner? How new air conditioner in a smaller version can come? The whole world is polluted. What can be done to actually get the pollution down? If you think on that ways, out of the 10 thinking that you do, you will surely get one solution. Yes, this is the way. Zepto, how it was formed. That guy, Swiggy and Zomato were doing huge business, but no one was giving the delivery within 5 minutes. So he thought, like, why I should not get delivery within 5 minutes? So he immediately thought, okay, let me go and think and see whether this is a big opportunity for me. Then they found out that yes, it is a big opportunity, and they started this business and they have grown to that level. Friends, I will tell you a Swiggy story. You all will be knowing Swiggy. How well you know Swiggy? What is the business they are into? If I ask anyone, they will say Swiggy is a delivery company. It goes to a restaurant, it picks up the material and it gives to the home. If you all think like that, you are thinking wrong. I happened to meet the founder of Swiggy once, and I spoke to him 3-4 years back. I spoke to him. What is it that you are doing something different? You're just a courier guy. Every other courier is doing it. What is it that you are doing different? That big organization, big US companies are coming and investing in you 5,000 crore and 7,000 crore. There should be something different that you're doing. That is why they are coming up investing. Otherwise, who is going to give you even 1 crore or 2 crore if you are making losses? These companies are making huge losses, but still they are getting people who can invest in them. So he said, Rajesh, I have a 20-year vision. Today you are seeing me as a just as a delivery boy. But what I am into is something very different. We are collecting data. We are collecting huge data. We know if you give me a name, that guy is a vegetarian eating guy or a non-vegetarian eating guy. That guy likes pizza or burger. We have all the data. Out of 140 crore population, at least 50 crore populations liking of food, we know that. Now, today we are delivering. Tomorrow we are going to do cloud kitchen. Day after tomorrow, we are going to get huge machines which will manufacture thousands of dosas in seconds. So if any of you are into the business of cooking, or if you understand cooking, the major cost of the cooking goes into labor than the food cost. So these people, they said, after 15-20 years, I will be having so much data. We will be commanding people what you have to eat. He will say, Mr. Raghu, Mr. Rajesh, Mr. Sumit, Mr. Ram, you have to eat this food, and you will eat. You like a dosa of a Sangeeta restaurant, you may be eating it at 50 rupees or 60 rupees. You may be liking the idli of Murugan idli. You may be eating at 50 rupees, 60 rupees. But this Swiggy will manufacture that same Murugan idli, the same taste in a huge machine, and he will manufacture at 10 rupees and he will give it to at 20 rupees. Then you will be no more a fan of Murugan idli. You will be fan of the Swiggy idli. That is the that is the scaling up that they will be doing in years. That is the data collection that they will. So every other company today, they are collecting our data and using our data in the best way. How many of you are seeing Netflix or any other app for OTT? I suppose a lot of people are doing that. Friends, I recently met the founder of Netflix and I asked him how you are completely different. How is it that when I go and switch on the OTT and if I go to Netflix, exact thing what I want is what you're showing me. So he's saying we are using artificial intelligence on you. Friends, what they are doing is whenever you see anything in Netflix, they are viewing, this guy is seeing this. When you put a pause, they know he doesn't like this scene. When you forward it, they know this song or this fight is what is not liking. Or when you rewind, you're seeing again and again the same thing. This guy is liking. On that liking basis, their recommendation engine works and they propose to you that this is the thing. When you see a Hindi movie, when you see a Tamil movie, or when you see a Telugu movie regularly, they know this guy likes Telugu movie, this guy like Telugu and
Sir, Rajesh sir, உங்களுக்கு கொஞ்சம் unmute பண்ணுங்க sir sound. Okay, now okay.
I'm sorry.
No
I don't know where I left.
No problem. Please go
I don't know where I left. So the thing is like Netflix is actually learning from you and giving the best to you. This is like very simple. When you go into a library in your college, when you go inside a library, hundreds of books are here, hundreds of books are here, hundreds of books are here. Now you have to go and select which book I want, which book I want. You spend time in selecting a book. You take that book and you start reading it. Instead, think of things that the moment you enter the library and the librarian gives you, sir, these are the books that you want. And you will be surprised, oh, how you know these are the books that I want? Because whenever you are coming, you are searching for this type of book. That's what happens in the Netflix library. So they give you the exact movie what you like, exact content what you like. The learning over here is create artificial intelligence to such a way that what exactly customer wants. So what you are giving the sixth Paani Puri here is you are saving time of the customer. If you can save time of the customer, if you make them easy. Today, IRCTC app, I don't know how many of you really know what is the biggest revenue for IRCTC. IRCTC is an app which sells train tickets. But the biggest revenue for IRCTC is Rail Near. They are making more money through Rail Near than by booking tickets. So you understand ancillary businesses which they do. So Netflix, they say that we will be recommending those movies and other things. The ancillary thing is we will be doing advertisement, we will be doing a lot of things through which we can earn the money. So innovativeness is the best thing. How innovatively you can think and you can give the best to the customer in every other business. If you come and ask me, Rajesh ji, I am doing this business, I want to plan to do this business, any entrepreneurship, any business you want to do, I can tell you that how innovatively you can, how you can use that technology. In every other business, if you can use that technology to the best way, you can scale that business to the 10 years or 5 years back. If you happen to meet an LIC agent, they used to come with one notebook, diary. They will ask you a lot of things and then they will say you, this is the premium, this is the thing. LIC, being a government company, they have scaled to such a big level that today every other LIC agent is using a technology that within seconds he is giving you, sir, this is the premium, this is the policy that you're taking. So they are thinking such innovative, they are taking such innovative, they are not thinking what private players are doing. That is how these PSUs are also growing. State Bank of India, when previous time it used to, you have to stand on the line. There used to be joke of State Bank of India that you should not come during the lunch hour, we are having a lunch hour. Now use of technology, State Bank of India is done so many things in their business that people are liking to do business. That is how they are going to, they're gaining most number of customers today in this India. So anything that you want to do, I always say to people, use technology, think innovatively, scale up your business such that how sitting at one place you can do 100 crore, 500 crore, 1000 crore business. how you can do. Today, sitting at one place, if I can give loan to 10,000 people in a day, if I did not use technology, I would have got line in my office and I could serve only 50 customers, 100 customers. How I can serve 10,000 customers? That's the use of technology that we are doing. Government is also doing a lot of efforts. Industry is also doing a lot of things. The whole, if you see, there are a lot of technology in drones, a lot of technology in rocket science. Everywhere, all these people use the technology in entrepreneurship so that you can scale, you can become bigger. So you all see, if you want to go to Delhi, for example, today, you're at home, you want to go to Delhi from Chennai. Now, what are the options that you have? You have the option that you can go by walk, you can go by flight, you can go by train, you can go by car. Lot of ways are available. The more you pay, the more you money spend, the faster you reach. I know you have to reach to that destination in your life. In your life, you create one destination that I have to achieve to that destination. How I can go to that destination? What is the way that I can go to that destination? That's what your teachers and me are going to teach you, that this is your destination, but you have to go. You have to travel through it. Many times, I'll tell you a good story about one painter. Okay, so there was one poor lady in France or UK. We can say there was one poor lady. He went and he in a coffee shop he saw a painter painting, and he was a very famous painter. So she asked, "Sir, I am very poor. I need some money. If you can help me." So that painter is just took a paper and just scribbled something for 30 seconds and gave it to her. Small painting. You go and go to the market and sell and tell that this painting has been made by me. So she went in the market and you will get some 10,000 pounds. She went to the market. She said, this painting has been made by him, and how much you are ready to pay? Someone said, I can pay 10,000. Someone said, I can pay $20,000. Someone said, I can pay $30,000. She was very surprised. He sold it for 30,000 and she came back to the painter. She said, sir, instead of you doing the painting, why not you teach me the painting? If I can teach how to do the painting, so every day I can sell it for $30,000. The painter said, dear friend, to make this painting of 30 seconds, it took me 30 years. I have to go through that ups and downs of the life. Today, we appreciate A.R. Rahman, we appreciate Ilayaraja, but what they have gone through is that train or that journey. That is the journey to the Delhi. You have to go through it. Sometimes you can be lucky, like a Zepto guy, Adit Palicha, within at the age of 19 also you can become successful. Or sometimes it takes like a KFC's founder. It took him 65 years to become a successful guy. So you learn. You have to go through it. You can use your brain, how you can innovatively grow, scale, how you can think differently. That is how you can grow in your life and become a successful entrepreneur. Friends, I wish I can help every one of them who are here to scale up. But then I cannot reach out to everyone, nor your teachers. There are a lot of teachers who can help you in the best way. That is where the technology also comes. That is where there are YouTube, there are a lot of reading channels. They give you that type of knowledge. Whatever thing that comes to your mind, we never know out of this whole crowd who can become the next Abdul Kalam, who can become the next big personality, big businessman, or a big entrepreneur in India. Entrepreneurship is not just making money. It's all learning. What new things that you learn and what you can put in the coming generations. These generations, when they come, when they see that, yes, something different is happening, something different my people have created. There are a lot of people like Sachin Tendulkar and Dhoni. It's not their entrepreneurship journey or how they have become successful. It's not just making money, but the things that they are doing it in a different way. I always say to people, create the highest, grandest vision possible for your life. grandest vision. You'll have to have that vision, and that vision is example of the Delhi, that you have to go to Delhi. You have that vision that I have to go to Delhi. Now, how to go to that Delhi is the pathway that you have to create, and you have to go. So when you create the highest, grandest vision for your life, you become what you believe. And belief, vision, dream, they're all unstoppable. Very, very unstoppable. You can create a lot of things. There are a lot of examples in life. There are a lot of businesses you read, you go through, you browse. You guys are very, very fortunate. You have Google, you have YouTube, you have a lot many things to easily learn. I will say every minute should be really worth that. Every minute, instead of spending, earn it. Every minute you can earn, you can think on your innovative way. How, what I can do in my business, how, what I can do in my life to become successful is what you have to think. Whatever business journey that you're going to start, think of what is that sixth Pani Puri, or what is that extra thing that I can give you to my customer. I have given you a lot of examples of how companies are giving that extra thing to their clients. If you can give that extra thing to your clients, if it is worth more than what they are paying, then you can scale up and you can grow in very much high in your life. Thank you. With this, I end my session. Thank you. Okay, I'll give you few more points that actually I am well ahead of time. My time was till 3:30. So I'll tell you about something about foundation, how strong your foundation should be there. There is a Calgary Tower in London. It's actually 119 meters high, but it's made of 11,000 tons of steel. But the Calgary Towers has 7,000 tons below the earth and 4,000 tons above the earth, which means if the strong foundation is very, very strong, the building can stand forever and ever for how much ever. So always, whenever you're starting your entrepreneurship journey, make sure you have one mentor with you, one teacher with you who can always help you, who can, with not on a paid basis, but on a free also, he can help you, who can scale you, who can grow you to the 10 times level what you can do. That mentor, you will have to identify who is that mentor, because that is the strong foundation that you are going to create. There are a lot of examples across the life where you can find these type of mentorship. And mistakes, generally you tend to do few mistakes in the life, but always during your college days also, and during you have to learn the entrepreneurs. You have to read autobiographies of various people. Autobiography of Ambani, autobiography of Adani, autobiography of Muthu Jeweler. Lot of companies are there. If you can learn the autobiography of them, you will be easily avoiding those mistakes. Now, you can easily relate it to a few mistakes which have recently happened. I'll tell you an example of United Airlines. How the customer service is being done. United Airlines, generally, if you go to US or UK, all these foreign countries, they have 100 seats, but they will sell 102 seats. And they know generally 2 seats people will not wear. But once what happened, and if you are the 101st person, if there is no seat, they will tell you compulsorily you will have to get out of the aircraft. And so once United Airlines, one customer was, he need to go very urgently, but he did not get the seat. He was the 101st person. Airline said, you have to go out. We cannot do. You have to go from the next flight. But this became a very big issue, and he tweeted it in a very rash way. And immediately what happened, that United Airlines shares have come to the 50%, 60% level. You will have to handle the situation in your business entrepreneurship journey in that way. Recently, you might have heard about the Maldives, what has happened. how the Maldives ministers have handled the situation of what exactly about our Prime Minister. They told wrong things about our Prime Minister. Immediately, lot of backfire had happened. We did not do anything. They only did everything, and immediately the reactions were so bad. So in business also, you will have to learn where we should not fail. Yes, you have to fail, then only you will learn. But try to avoid the failure, then only you can become successful. Friends, once more I am telling you, whatever you are doing, you have a guide with you. You open your eyes and see the world, what is happening. You use technology, you use chat GPT, you use all this technology and see how the world is growing to the fastest way. There are a lot of companies in this world who are just copying what others are doing. Just by copying what others are doing, we can say it's an inspiration. By just copying, they scale up, they build up so huge business in this world. So you can also become successful and successful. Only try how we have to go through that pathway and how we can become successful. Thank you very much. If you have any questions regarding the sixth Pani Puri, which I told that yes, this is the business, how, what benefit we can give to our customer, something like that, or any other questions, I am always available to answer it to the volunteers.
Can talk. Yeah, please. Just a minute, sir. Yes.
Sir, good afternoon, sir.
Yes.
Sir, at what age you come to this business? Are you appreciated or rejected, sir?
I started my entrepreneurship journey at the age of 17. So at the age of 17, I did not go to moral schooling or college. At the age of like 11th and 12th itself, I went to Bombay and worked for a company for 5 years. I learned a lot of things over there. I was working, if you can understand hand cart, I was pushing the hand cart. I was handling large amount of goods in my head. But what at that age also, when we did not have mobile phones and we did not have technology, we used to work really very, very hard. So at that time also, I was always fancied about technology. Like out of 10,000 people, one person will be having computer. I fighted with my boss and I said, we should have a computer in our office. We should make our billing instead of a typing on the typewriter. Instead of typing on the typewriter, we should have computers where 10 bills can be done in 1 minute rather than one bill in 1 minute through a typewriter. So that is my entrepreneurship journey. When I started this between 95 and 2000, it was a very hard work which I have done, and it has helped me to grow in a very big level to what I am today.
Are you appreciated or rejected, sir?
I'm really appreciating whatever work, whatever hard work which I have done. And hard work only will pay you good results. I told you, you have to go to Delhi. That's your target. Delhi is just an example. You can say that I have to reach to this level of in my life. So you have to, if you have a proper pathway. Now, scaling up goal, I'll tell you that if you have a goal in your life, that I have to achieve this goal. If you can write it up in your notebook and if you can repeat that every day, you think that you will achieve it, that goal in 1 year, you can easily achieve it in 6 months. What happens most of the times, these terminology like goals, dreams, they all like come in our brains and it's just like goal. We are not seriously putting action into it. In my business, I tell to all my people that we have to set our goals and we have to work towards that goal. I don't know how many of you really know what exactly goal is. Goal is like a football field. One football field is there. When you are at one center, you are being given a ball. Okay, you have to put that ball in that goal. Very simple. But you have lot of competitors who are standing in the opposite side, right? They may be a competition to your business. They may be not a well-wisher to your business. They will be on the opposite side. So when you put a goal there, they will try to stop that. They will put a goal there, they will try to stop it. But how much time you can practice and you can put properly in that goal, that's all. If you know Usain Bolt, totally in his life, he would have run only for 5 minutes. But for that 5 minutes, today he is such a huge person. But for that 5 minutes, he used to daily run from morning 6 o'clock till 10 o'clock. 20 years he worked very hard, and 5 minutes he spent in the Olympics. Today, what he is. So you will have to really work very hard, and I appreciate hard working, and that's how you can achieve that goal. But you should define your goal. This is my goal. I have to achieve this goal. You'll surely achieve one day.
Thank you, sir. And what is your annual profit?
Profit or loss does not matter. I'm telling you today, if you go and ask Zomato or Swiggy, they will say, we are not profit, we are making loss. Right? Do you agree or not? If you ask a Zomato's owner, it's openly available. They are making a loss of about 200 crores or 300 crores. But they have a target that after 15 years, they will make 1,000 crore and 2,000 crore profit. Right? So friends, I personally am doing 65 startups I have invested. 10 companies I actively work. And the main company which I work, we have a sales of about 1,800 crores. Right? To achieve that 1,800 crores, it took me 12 years. Right? But year on year, profit is something different that will come. 1,800 crores, we sell cosmetic products like soap, hair oil, toothpaste, shampoo, Ayurvedic products. Right? Now, to achieve that 1,800 crores, when you sell 1,800 crores, it is like you're reaching to 10 lakh houses. You understand? You know Colgate, right? You know Patanjali, right? Because you are using it. So 10 lakh houses are using my product. They will come to know what exactly this product is. That is how I'm building a brand. When you build a brand, profit is completely different. I'll tell you an example of Move. How many of you know what is Move? M-O-O-V. You know that, right? That's an antiseptic cream. Now, Move was founded by a company called Paras Pharma. They were doing a sales of 800 crores per year. Okay. Then a company called, now 800 crores was the sale. You may imagine what may be the profit. Say, for example, 10% or a 20% profit also. So they were making a profit of about 160 crores. Okay. That's not there, but still I'm telling you, if taking on a higher level. Now that Move, Rickett and Benkinson, the company who is actually selling Dettol, Harpic, they came and they told, sir, we want the brand called Move to us. And you know how much they bought? Only the brand. They bought it for 2,500 crores. 800 crores selling company. 20% profit. They bought it for 2,000. What the learning over here is, you create a brand. You don't think of profit. Once you create a brand, automatically your product will sell. Vijay is a brand. Vijay Sethupathi is a brand. Right? They charge 40 crores, 50 crores. Ajit is a brand. To get to that brand, if you know about Shah Rukh Khan, I will tell you Shah Rukh Khan, during a recent interview, he said that I don't charge for the movie. You know, friends, he doesn't charge any rupee for the whole movie he is acting. But he earns through the advertising. Because if his movie is getting famous, if more number of movies are coming, he is making himself as a big brand. Once he becomes a big brand, he goes to an opening, he charges 2 crores. He goes to a marriage, he charges 5 crores. That is how they earn. So create a brand. In your entrepreneurship journey, how you can create a brand. My company, I'm doing 1,800 crores. How much profit I am making, I itself don't know. That is not the concern. But am I creating a brand? If I am creating a brand, this 1,800 crores of sales is going to give me 10,000 crores. You understand that?
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Oh, good. I appreciate the questions that are coming, really.
Thank you, sir.
What is your personal strategy to identify the customer needs, sir?
I'm telling you, see, it's not my personal strategy. It's very common strategy. Say, for example, what a customer wants. Okay. You understand what a customer generally wants. Now, you think you yourself as a customer, when you yourself are a customer, you will surely want that I want this, I want that. If you go and watch a cricket, okay, in a stadium, you are a customer to BCCI. Now, BCCI will make sure that easily he goes and sits there. How is the user interface, user experience? So you will have to make sure you give the best user experience to the customer. That is how you will be able to identify the customer's needs. You will have to think yourself as a customer that if I was the customer, I would have achieved, I would have given this to my customer. So that is what I have to give. So if you are writing a book, you can just write a book, numerous paragraphs after paragraphs after paragraph. But do you think that will be beneficial to the customer? So you will have to think on that angle that if I read a book, what is the thing that I will be needing? Same thing, when I write the book, I will have to make sure that customer becomes happier. The customer experience is happier. The customer is actually getting the best thing. If you are going to give him the 6th Paani Puri, that extra thing that he is not expecting at all. When you as a customer go to any hotel or go do any services, if you get any other services, you'll be thinking that if I would have got this, I would be much happier. எனக்கு ஃப்ரீயா இது ஏதாச்சும் கிடைச்சிருந்தா நான் எவ்வளவு ஹாப்பியா இருந்திருப்பேன் is what everyone thinks, right? If you can give that, if you can identify customer through that, then you become successful.
Thank you.
I hope I have answered your question. If you're not able to
Thank you,
understand, I can explain you once again.
Any other questions from the participants? You're open. Chat box. I guess we don't have any questions from the audience as such, sir.
I hope I have used the best of the time. Now is actually generally in a business, if you would have seen some movie of Abhishek, a movie called Guru, and they always say, okay, if I save your time, I am saving your money. So I was given a time till 3:30, but I am finishing it earlier that you are gaining a time. My one request to all of you who are all attending, just 4 or 5 points, whatever I have told, or at least 10 points, if you can note, if you can repeat, if you can just put in your brain Swiggy, you will know what Swiggy story I have told. If you put Zepto, what Zepto story I have told. If you can just put that in your the 6th Paani Puri, if you just put that, if you note that as a point, and if you just recall that point, 100% the time spent by me for you and the time spent by you, all these faculties who are all giving the best efforts to give you the best, this whole 1 hour will be really helpful and useful to you. I would have saved some time for you. I'm thankful for the university who has given me the opportunity to speak, and I wish all of you to become big, bigger, and the best successful person in life. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for consenting to spend some of your valuable time here with us on a very short notice, sir. And we're very glad that we had you here. And yes, of course, you have triggered their entrepreneurial spirit. I'll make sure if at all they have doubts, I could revert back to you through mails.
Yeah, my mail ID is with you. You can always ask me. I'll be always helpful to reply you guys back.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for having me here with us.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.